Trying to manipulate a rotation.
It feels like the first time a team has had the opportunity to pivot away from the Viper comps that they normally run, given the fact that they come in as a #1 seed. You know, a little bit more time in the lab to figure something out. We'll see if it pays off, as EDG is on the attacking side. And they've got Kong with light armor and a classic.
And it has to be a slow approach for EDG because there's so much info utility out of the side of Heretics. You want to bait it out like they're doing right now, and then just stabilize the round and try to find an opening when those items are on cooldown.
A flurry of bullets.
Yeah.
Going across the middle of the map, and a couple of members have taken damage. 3 on the side of EDG, a little bit worse for wear. But they have turned their attention towards A. There is some presence from the defensive side. Woot and Boo are here. With Rian's not too far off.
He tucked the Gecko Flash. Woot is free.
Oh, it's so effortless for Woot in that position. He even spotted Kong on the third, dealing a little bit of damage, not getting the kill.
Oh.
Now coming through, 3 on the round.
30 seconds
You mentioned
left.
how good Wu was in the last
remaining.
2 matches against Chinese
Spike
squads on this
down
map. He hasn't missed a step.
Yeah, the skill level of Woot is off the charts right here. I mean, he gets 4 to secure the round on Haodong. And EDG, jeez, could be so deadly in the hands of Woot. It will be early A control for the defending side, and for the opposite, just a slow walk into B main. But Bomb is all the way in mid.
Yeah, that's scary.
And there's a Cypher trip that should be ahead of this. Doesn't get broken quite yet.
Benji Fishy is watching that way. The spike rotating back towards main. And Benji the first to take contact. Nade invested in his direction. But EDG have funneled out onto the site. They've taken a lot of the space. They've even gotten Smoggy really far up, playing in the smoke.
Spike planted.
But Patatek over the top, not able to connect onto the second.
It's scrappy.
One enemy remaining.
But it seems to be slowing down.
What was that from Smoggy?
He's gonna have to 1v2 with the classic to win this one out. And he's not gonna be given much of a shot. Heretics will get their second. Woot, off of that, is gonna have his ult online in the 3rd round.
And that's the perfect round to have a showstopper because,
Yeah, it's perfect.
yeah, I mean, this is going to be the first full buy for EDG. If it's a nice setup play for Woot, I mean, maybe off of a cam or even some other utility that we've seen them. He doesn't need that Guardian on this side of the map if he has that showstopper.
Yeah.
Why not give it to somebody that's playing on A, and that's Patatek, who, by the way, he's been great with his mechanics. I mean, all tournament long. He's been hitting some really nice headshots. It will be a slow approach for EDG, and honestly, for all the viewers out there, get used to this. Early on in the matches on Sunset, they like to play this way. They like to play slow, bait out utility, see what they can do, see what they're working with, and then they transition in the middle of the half and start playing more aggressive, and they change the pace. That's something EDG is really good at doing, but that camera.
Oh, it's gonna split it. Not connecting or anything. Remember, it was just a ghost on the other side.
Yeah.
Wingman will go out, or at least try to. Not tagging on anyone as a spike has not made its way past the threshold. Kong with 2 kills. Chi-Chu weak, but a little bit of space for the attack. A nade in his hand too.
And Patatek right now, he's just waiting for Buddha, link up with him, and potentially start the retake.
30 seconds
But
left.
Kong, oh, the nade misses, so he's gonna have to hard clear the close left.
Hitting an awkward little crevice.
That's unfortunate. So Omen Flash will be the cue for the retake. Patatek gets the entry. I spoke about how he's so good at one-tapping players. And all of a sudden, that freeze that EDG did, it's working against them.
Smoggy has to tank, tries to get the spike, and he will fall.
In full effect, though.
They're all here, and it's all messy. Haodong's the only one who has found success, as Heretics shut the door on EDG once more.
One suppressed.
I mean, Woot is just the linchpin of this team of Heretics on this duelist role. And yeah, he said that he feels a lot of the pressure, and that makes sense. Much like how Patatek felt the pressure at Chi-Chu right here.
But you wouldn't believe it watching the kid play.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, I mean, he's ice cold. If that's what he's like being nervous, I can't even imagine what he's like when he's not.
Yeah. What does it look like when he's confident?
The lad is mad. And right now, EDG, they're going to have to re-clear all their spawn. They're worried about a flank from Benji Fishy.
Yeah, he could be anywhere at this point. There hasn't been any info gathered.
And the cool thing about this situation is that I think he also has a cam that sees the mid walk-up from B, so they don't really have to play on this B site at all.
Yeah.
They can just play the disciplined game, play together.
30 seconds.
I mean, both
left.
these players of EDG are sitting at 5 HP apiece. I mean, that's not something you see every day. I don't know
No.
how they're so synced up like that. But the IGL of Haodong, he's going to have to try to do anything they can to win this round.
Planted the spike. My ultimate is ready.
And I imagine it's just going to be so hard. I mean, Rians has Sova Dart, he's got the drone, he's got 2 shocks. I mean,
Yeah, a lot of advantages Wavy
oh,
of
Last player
the
standing.
defense here. Rians cleans up the 2 that remain in pretty effortless fashion. Now he's going to get the defuse and his ult online for the next round. Heretics have started off masterfully. I mean, they've got plenty of money. They're going to have, they've already had 1 ult in Woot.
I think Enes is ready. Who
they're
tools
trying
if
to
they
set
fight?
it up, though.
Orients?
They're trying to set
Yeah.
up with the Astra one-way here on the left side. But, I mean, we saw Woot just completely disrespect it.
Right.
Granted, it was an eco round,
Gecko
so, I
ults?
mean, maybe he would have gotten punished on a gun
But
round.
what was the plan on timeout? Like
My guess is that's not the last time he's going to try to push that
it was
smoke
just
the way he did.
the field fight
Yeah,
for
and
on
look,
A
I
and
mean,
they started 5
Heretics
and they
already
didn't
instantly
anything.
backing off of A,
So
ready
what
for
was
like
the
a
plan,
mid.
I don't know. Are they gonna contact A? They got smoked out. Yeah.
Nobody
but
with his thrash
He took a
online.
pause for that.
Well,
And
I
like
think there's
Heretics were doing
different
this all the
teams.
time.
Cypher
Yeah.
Util again.
But this is why you see Heretics playing off
I
the
don't know.
site.
I'm not sure.
They don't want that Thrash to get value.
Right, and they again, they have
Wait,
Rians' ult.
nice.
Yep.
So
Trip
as soon as they
wire
realize where
change
the
from
hit
Benji.
is, he can just pop that thing.
Raise
I
ults.
wonder if they
Back
just
to
decide to
A.
flood in. Ooh, that knife hitting.
I think that was intentional.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody gets tagged by the knife to suggest they're staying B, but and you see it on the minimap, they're all
He's
rotating
good to get
back
scanned
A.
there.
I mean that's the
keeps
power of double smoke. They
Couple
just wait
players
few
from
smoke
Heretics,
from
yeah,
B.
exactly.
no rotation towards that A site. This should be a free hit, potentially even a kill, a punish on Boo here, who hasn't dropped.
Yeah, it's
yet.
easier to fake.
That noise should be cute. Instantly, Woot starts to rotate back.
30 seconds.
And now the Thrash invested, you see him funneling away, giving the space. Boo not wanting to reckon with that. Manages to avoid
he
it.
avoided it.
No tags found. And now the Hunter's
Hunter's
Fury
Fury.
from
Oh
Spawn.
my god, no
Boo,
way.
Hong Kong,
What an ult!
swatting him out of the sky.
That
The
ult.
time, Doug.
Again, becomes a factor with 10 seconds left. They haven't really made it out of elbow yet. Woot's
Oh.
still trying to dash around,
They kill.
trying to dance
They
around,
kill.
staying alive at least for a little bit longer, but ultimately
Bump.
falling with 3 seconds left. Are they going to be able to get the spike down? They will.
Spike planted.
About a second was the difference. And now 4v3, the way they attack. Heretics patient with their approach. Patient
Oh.
with the attempt at a flood.
Good
Benji
double
will
peek.
fall. Patatek and Boo left in a 2v4. An ult still
Surely not.
at the disposal of EDG for Chichu in case it's needed. But they're just so comfortable with this.
Wow.
That was
EDG
the
are
close
on
round.
board.
A showstopper. Chichu does have that Astral ultimate.
But
Oops,
maybe,
sorry,
maybe,
walked down mid.
maybe a little more than
The
usual.
ult. He's kind of on his own here. Separated really
Wait, I
far.
thought
I
he-
don't think the knife is going to tag much. I think that was also
What,
really
anything from
conditioned.
Heretics
How
though?
he
There are 5
continues to
people
play
there?
back box.
Yeah.
Concon
Yeah, they're
guessing
gonna
that's where
swarm.
he was
They're
going
gonna
to be.
swarm.
Yeah, why not clear it? I mean, he's gotten so much value in that spot. All map long so far.
Yeah,
Oh,
it does
they're waiting
connect,
a
but
little
the
bit.
space has been
Waiting to
cleared.
smoke out.
Now EDG with a bit of an advantage.
Oh,
Oh,
good
nice
molly.
molly.
Good molly.
Yeah,
And a nade.
gosh, both of them.
Oh, and
Nobody
Wow.
unable to survive this
That was
spam.
good util.
Incapable of staying alive. Concon playing
Oh
up close
my
as Sage
God.
goes down, so does he. EDG again have been picked apart. This was a 2v4 though. If they can settle, they've got
great.
it close.
They look
but
good.
big,
Smoggy
big,
and Haodong
big.
fall at the worst time.
Even though Boo missed that one way, it would have been like so much
That was a
easier.
very
if he did
convincing
it.
retake for Heretics. I mean, yeah, there's only 2 players alive, but the initial fight and
Damn.
initial
They tried
exchange.
to fight still have a buy.
And as an attacker on this map, now you have to be worried about all that discipline. It like kind of soaks into your brain. You're like, oh,
They gotta
if I
change
really
it up.
do go for a random peek, there's gonna be 2, maybe 3 guys holding me.
It's kind of hamstrings away.
They're
You want to
running
approach the
B.
situation. Cosmic Divide invested B.
Oh, they're ready to fight this though.
They're getting ahead of it too. They've got the dart, they've got the cage to cover and then spam if anything connected, but
Spike planted.
nothing through. Spike still planted though.
They're pushing?
Invested Patatek's
This is-
ult.
this is
They're playing
hard.
So close. That shock is up close and
No, the
personal.
push is so
This time it was
hard.
hard to
Two
push.
members of EDG
Yeah.
fall. Chichu and
That
nobody
was so unnecessary, I think.
trying to hang on to the round. It's
They
just
should have
nobody
played the
who's here.
push play,
Chichu's gonna
yeah.
be on a really late flank. Nobody has to play his life. And he
I don't like the
can't.
push. I don't like the
There's
push.
just not enough time. There's
The thing
not
is,
enough space.
Like
The
their
defuse will
bomb
come
plant
through
was
without
so
a
bad.
challenge.
Like it's so hard to spam that bomb plant. You need to like
It was
plant
the
it on the
moving
corner.
death ball approach
Yeah.
for Heretics that And they've tried a lot of different looks. I mean, you've tried doing a fast A default. You've tried slowing the round down, feinting that you're going A, and then going back
I think they should go mid at least,
And
right?
you've done
They haven't
B
really
main,
gone
so,
mid
like,
too
nothing
much.
is working right now for EDG.
Here.
Try to take market
That's
control.
Mainly because Heretics, I mean, they're playing the map so well. They're proactive after they take A space. Boo is just living on A.
I think EDG
Gets
has
out
to
of the
play more
site.
middle.
The
That's
only
what I
real
was saying,
success
yeah, take
EDG
market.
has had was with this thrash towards the A side
Yeah,
of the
maybe
map.
like pressure top middle, try to like
That's
win
why you
aim
see them
duels
funneling
because
here
like
again.
straight hits
Oh!
are not working.
Almost.
Yeah.
He almost got
getting
the timing.
caught. And he's still going to take a little bit of nade damage. The plant got interrupted. It's going to be on nobody to pick it back up and try a second time.
He still has that thrash.
They should
though, for the
Gecko ult and
post line.
take back haul.
And they've
Or
managed to create
CT.
space. So
Oh!
even if he wasn't able to fully commit to the plant, Wingman wasn't. Now they can
Here we go.
Right.
move a little bit more. Thrash going in forward. How
They
on the
broke
first to
it?
fall? Nobody trying to swing through smokes. He's going to
Oh,
spot
they're
them.
both
They're only
reloading.
able to connect on one.
Kang is one though.
3v3 for the round.
Yeah, he's really
TP invested by
low.
Smuggin. Where is
Flash,
he
they
going?
know
Just
he's
enough to
there.
create a distraction. Concom feeling a lot
Got
of
one.
the pressure, able to get another kill
Remain.
with 36 HP.
Rian's got this.
That's all he'll
32.
find.
Double peek?
Rians is healthy. 2 on the other side. He's already spotted the hand of 1. Not able to land the shots.
Double swing.
I like how they
Shirley.
played
Yeah,
it.
such a tough position to be in. They're going to face him here. He's gotten it to half. 9 bullets left, though. Even if they try, time is just not on his side.
Wait,
EDG played that beautifully.
That's a
Chichu
tough
gets 3 as EDG. Really high flash with Boo taking space and the Dizzy over the top to try to keep it back, but it got cleared instantly.
That pickup star. It might be conditioning for future rounds. Maybe you'll see some players behind it the next
95.
time you see that.
EDG really wants
Try
to
to
go
catch
A all
off.
the time.
Woot or
They always
Boo
start
get a
towards A.
kill, and then that'll open up the
They
entire map
dislike
for
other
EDG.
places.
But this time around,
Yeah, they love A.
that slow
Yeah.
approach.
They need to
that
play
we've
more
seen
middle,
in
though. I really think
first
so as
couple
well.
rounds of the half.
But even then, you know, you talked, Dre, earlier about how they have tried a number of different looks. They've tried being aggressive.
Yeah.
They've tried the more slow, defaulty look. Even this, while it's a little bit slower, much like we've seen in some of the earlier rounds of the half, the way they're exploring the map is different.
Yeah, they are. I mean, it's a change of pace for sure. And I mean, the success that they had was, I mean, the 2 rounds was off of that thrash. But it's like the rounds where they don't have the ults where it kind of just falls apart for them.
Right. You mentioned that they need to try to find some success.
This
speed
trip is
because it's so
annoying.
good on A. Can they do it here?
30 seconds.
They do
Before
get the
leaning
select
towards
down.
the site, you see the utility already dumped down, but Benji Fishy playing back site, getting 2.
Nice reveal.
This is going to be such a tough thing to hold to 3v5.
Wait, how he's
I
not
don't think they
thinking?
know that Kong Kong's in this spot though. And nobody's in market, so Kong Kong needs to go huge
They will not
here
Kang. They will
for
not reach
EDG.
Kang.
The paranoia traded. Kong Kong. Oh, he's able to get
Oh
one.
my God, no
but the
ammo?
deliberate try, he's not able to connect anymore.
Oh, he
Benji Fishy
whiffed.
with 3
Oi!
He whiffed, he whiffed.
The lack of success on B continues.
It's too hard.
Chichu's able to get his 1. Rians holding
Wow.
the defuse
The
all
backside
the way.
fight,
Big
Benji held
party
it
game.
down.
Fishy with 4.
Yeah.
Heretics continue to roll.
Utility. And if EDG baits out early utility from Heretics, I mean, they might not have even a flash to run through those smokes. So
Yeah.
that's what they're trying to set up. This time it will be a walk into elbow, but if Kong Kong decides to walk up here without
has
using
judge?
utility,
Yeah,
he's
he
gonna
does
be
have a
met by
judge.
a
What the fuck?
judge.
Oh, this is so hard to clear. This angle is
Should be
actually
a
so
couple
annoying
one
with the
pumps here,
judge.
but I imagine they might use something.
Nothing. They're using nothing
Oh,
other than
wow.
bodies. Kong Kong
I'm surprised he
somehow
survived that for
manages
that
to get his
long.
one, but Patterson
Shot him twice.
On the trade, the timing
Oh,
is
he's
beautiful.
farming.
The swing is
Oi, he's farming.
almost perfect.
Bomb buddy out.
Even
Oh.
with him getting away with just 1 with the judge. I mean, Heretics are just, they're just destroying EDG on this half, man.
That follow-up utility off the contact of boot, that was some of the most clean stuff I've seen.
The
Oh,
flash,
yeah,
the molly.
Too hard.
I want to say it's similar story to G2 where it's like they're just not warmed up. They need to get into the game.
And this time he's going to get aggressive.
Like,
I mean,
I feel
all
like
these
they haven't
things
got their
play a
footing at
factor of
all.
Him not getting punished and baiting out your own utility.
Kang Kang is not, he's still iced. He needs like 1 good round
Big
here.
round here for the attack.
He just needs
2
1 good
ults
round.
Online, 2 within 1 point. Pattek getting a lot of
Oh,
info
that's
mid there.
scary.
So confident.
Yeah.
And that proactivity, I mean, it makes you
And
have to
Heretics
just-
are already ready to
just
fight
wait.
mid.
Yeah, that's good from
Makes you rethink
TH.
how you
Like
want to approach
EDG
the
wanted to
round.
go mid, but now they're like a bit scared.
the thing is off of that
Push
first
them
layer
away.
of utility, EDG don't go back up mid.
Wait, they're
And
gonna farm
Heretics
the
wanna
orb
give it.
for Gekkult, no?
So they don't have a read on what Heretics is really doing after that first set of delay utility.
I guess
Made
he's
to
just
clear
gonna
the
plant.
trip, the satchel forward, the Benji fishing
Oi.
has not been cleared now. Going down at the hands of Chi-Chi. The rocket not going to connect either.
Big
So
ult.
Hunter Fury
Kang,
has been
this is a
invested
crazy push.
by Rians. Woo
Got one.
playing further back.
Oh.
Unfortunately, having to watch as Kong
Where
gets
did
the best of
nobody
his
die?
teammate.
Oh.
Okay, big kill, big kill, big kill.
Lurker.
Still keeping him back.
No, Wood, wait,
Instantly on the
wait, bro.
trade, a 2v2 as the nade comes back out. How do Patek and Boo get back in on this? The Paranoia only connecting on one. Smoggy
Bro,
over
Almond
Kong
flash
Kong's
is so
shoulder,
annoying.
delivers
So
the
slow.
shot. Leaving Patek alone, a 1v2, a tap of the spike, the swing coming through.
Oh,
Not
they
able to
go.
connect on the shots. Kong with 3 is
EDG do a really good job of using that first
They know A is
thrash
clear.
ult and then picking it back up and using it for even more value.
Daggered A? Are they going
And
back
not
to
only
A
on a
because they
map like
daggered
this,
it?
But other maps in the future, it's
I don't
something to
hate
look
it.
out for if you're Team Heretics. They like to take initial space.
How much money
with
on
it and
EDG?
then
I bet the
pick
house,
it
bro.
back up,
I don't
maybe go
gamble.
somewhere
Haram.
else. Something that they've done a lot, and this is another showstopper trap, but this time, Howdong, he's way ahead of it.
For EDG.
Meanwhile, they invest the Thrash and the Paranoia on the other side, feeling some of the pressure coming in on one side, filling in on the rest of the map. Kong has already gotten all the way up into elbow.
Oh god.
And here
Oh
it is, he's
god.
able to pick
Like,
up the
Piper
Thrash
should get
again
his knife
and
from
have it for the post plant.
push.
The thing is, they don't have the Paranoia to clear out the box. So they're going to have to try to get through that. They got
it bounced.
lineups, but it bounced a little bit off the
Oi,
mark.
oi, oi.
Here's more.
Still tucked behind the Cosmic Divide.
Big.
Patatek will
Okay,
get
that's
tagged, but
big
now
kill.
without taking one with him.
One enemy remaining.
Leaving Wood in a 1v3.
A4 ain't even that bad. Wait.
Wood, who started
Ain't
off the
A4 yet,
half
buddy.
in electric fashion, is going to have to close it bookended
Planted.
if he wants to win this thing out. Otherwise, EDG will get to 4.
Oh, this nade will have Kong have to peek.
That's heat seeking, but Kong gladly
Oi.
takes
That-
that swing.
What did he say?
Oh,
What did he say?
second half.
Wait. Does anyone? Okay,
We'll see
someone
if
who
they're
speaks
able to
Chinese. What
get
was he
it.
saying?
EDG
What was he saying? What was he
down forward, but
saying?
now on the defensive side, as
This is-
Heretics
bro
will have
went
to
on a
test their
rant.
metal. Again, a map
Oh
that
my
they have found
God.
so much success on.
Does anyone know what he was
They just
saying?
straight
Forced to
up
close this
cut
one
him
out.
off. He was yapping all
This
the
is a big
time.
test. I
He's
mean,
saying
you
room
said
for
it, Doug,
EDG,
momentum.
basically?
This pistol round is everything to see
I
if
wouldn't
it truly
like to
did
be in
shift
the
in
riot
in
situation
EDG's
right here.
favor after
funny.
closing out those last 2 rounds of the half.
Heretics haven't made very much noise this round at all.
He's trying to motivate
dark
EDG?
early
Okay, I
on
see.
and
Okay. He's just
Get
saying like
info there.
inspirational shit.
That's what ended up leaving 3 players of
To
EDG
the crowd
there,
to bring
so
more energy?
This
I
A
see.
hit that comes in for Heretics, this could be really deadly.
Big pistol.
Only bit of noise they made.
There's only 2 here. He's alone on site.
Really right on time. Nobody's going to be paranoid.
Yeah, he's alone. He's stuck.
Trying to dance
One,
around and still
and the other
get
guy
hit.
died.
Frenzy
Oh,
Oh
connecting.
god. That might be
Heretics
fucking
So
doing
good.
hits
all
from
the spacing
Howdong.
possible.
No.
Kong falling as well as Chi-Chu's on the swing.
Good timing. Omen flashed.
But the flash on the other side.
Oh.
Chi-Chu's
They
on
don't
the
deserve to win that. No, they don't
Pistol
deserve to win
away.
that.
Needed that.
Yo, rumor has it he's still
Bulldogs,
talking. Rumor has it he's still
respect for
talking.
EDG. They're all here.
Ooh.
Oh, baby.
Ooh,
One
fuck.
burst, 2 kills.
Okay, that was satisfying.
Now 3 remain for Heretics.
That's everything you want out of the Bulldog.
They're heating up. They're heating
Scope
up
did
slowly.
kill that little burst shot.
We need Kang to do like to be the
So
guy.
nice, and
One enemy.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
not stopping at all. Kong
Build
and
confidence for
Howdong,
him.
the IGL. Everybody cleaning up the round with Bulldogs. Heretics here.
Flash dart combo. A little bit of space
Little
taken
up, down.
elbow.
Oh, they're fighting
But Smoggy
together.
and nobody. One over the other.
Oi,
Oh yeah, scary,
It's a 1
scary,
for
very
1.
scary.
bro, that's crazy to play like
Managing to TP
on
to get
attack
away.
for
Meanwhile,
duelist
Kong
with
satchel to
Phantom.
get back towards A, so he's not going to have that.
Like
as the rest
playing
of the round
duelist.
goes on. Still has room
Phantom on attack? You mean?
As he is quietly
Yeah,
slipped.
like
Isn't it
I
good
think
though, like
Phantom
close
is so much
range?
better.
Like
Yeah,
easier to
close range, yeah,
spray?
but-
Being tagged by his teammate
Oh.
Paranoia, but finding the right time to swing and landing the
Oh,
shots too. 8 bullets left though. 18 HP. He's been
No,
surrounded.
he
Too
think
many
the other
targets to
guy.
choose
He
from.
actually had a chance. His teammates
Howdong
died
left
though.
in
His
a
teammates
1v3.
couldn't die there.
Yeah.
The trades
How
were
did his
perfect for
teammates die?
Heretics.
How did everyone
Kong,
around
I mean,
him
he
die
almost
so
had that one.
easily?
Now it's all left down to Howdong in this
It's actually
1v3
winnable, but
IGL.
really it's not.
And he has a trip in
That's
front of him
smoke
too.
and trip.
2 players
What I
of
mean, like,
Heretics are low, though.
when you play duelist, it feels like when you enter it, like sometimes
See if he
you
tags
just
onto
like
any of them.
shoot 1 bullet and
He's
like
arrived with
they're like
enough time to
milliseconds, you
think
know.
this one through,
So you
but-
have like you need that 1
You
bullet
paint
I
a
kill.
see.
really good picture
You're
of
saying
the
you don't
trip,
have a
the
lot of
fact that
time
there are
to
3
get the
on the other
kills, so
side,
you
he's
need
by
to like
himself.
The Vandal being one tap is like
Would be so
helps to
difficult
guarantee the
connect
kill.
on, and then the paranoia timing from
Yeah, yeah.
Boo's just
It's
so
just
nice.
yeah, it's
As
just
soon
a
as
lack
the
of
smoke goes
time.
down, he realizes if they're going to be pushing from that side,
I hear you.
the paranoia would connect. Haodong looking to catch anything on the way out that he can.
Oh.
He will find one.
Oi.
This is no problem.
Uncle Boo.
That's all he'll get. Heretics
Nice try?
get denied,
Question mark?
and the attempt at a bonus, the possibility of one is gone.
Yeah, EDG did a really good job in this round of, you know, bringing it back.
I'm so scared at
And
the
Yeah,
end.
that's scary.
Off in the hands of Kong.
Oh, the
he's-
drone. He needs to
I mean,
break.
he's
Someone break
easily
the
one of the
drone.
best
Don't
uppers
show
in
the
the
op. Don't
game.
show the op.
Smoggy here, he played this round. He
It's
played
good.
that spot last round. And it's all to set up Kong here with the operator.
Again, and now he's holding the line. He took the game by storm with this weapon. Can he connect
Oi.
again?
No,
Yes.
the trader's
Not
fast.
successful away though. As
Oh,
Rian
Big.
takes him down.
the off angle, like I don't know.
Heretics with a numbers advantage.
Wait, how is he
and
so
space to be
low?
gained on
Did
the
Jacques
side.
get
Smoggy
him? He's
close
50
by,
HP on
Chichu
his
as well.
peak.
Wait, that is good smoke for
Kept back
Heretics.
by the smokes.
Thank you.
The tags through. They might try to
Yeah, a little bit.
wrap around him.
I mean, it would be good if they
Might
played in
find a
it, but they
window of
didn't.
Opportunity here on this
I
wrap
mean,
around.
it let them like
right
cross
now,
to the
Boo's
side.
not
Yeah.
ready here at all. But oh,
Drops the smoke to
yeah.
cross.
Wait,
Speaking
do you
of the
know?
devil,
Do you
if
know?
they just face check this, they still
They
might find the
seem
timing.
to know.
There's no way to expect that. That's what they'll be. If they don't make any
Sova,
noise.
yeah, Sova knows.
Rian's is looking that way.
Yeah.
And he drops the
Last
first.
player
That's too
Shot
hard,
is so
bro.
clean. Chichu in a 1v4.
Oh wow.
He's now standing up to that.
Wow.
Like
Oh
the-
my god.
And the trade. This time around for Heretics, a very quick A default.
To get Woot that showstopper, you're right.
I like that play from EDG. The last couple rounds that Heretics have gone A, they've kind of been in that elbow area. So that
Retake,
was kind of
proactive at
a read
least.
that EDG thought they had, but this time around, Heretics, they tapped the orb there.
It
and
is
they just
going B
wait
right
and
away.
pause, waiting for a trap play.
And then when they do commit, EDG aren't able to funnel in behind it quickly enough. A little bit slow on the draw.
The rotation was perfect for Heretics.
Ayo.
This is a really nicely round, a really nicely called
Saw
round
him.
from
Tech
Boo.
invest his ult. Haodong's utility is not going to be a factor here. And they can just run him down or at least try to. He will
The
fall.
nade killed him. Oh my
Oi,
god.
EDG has met their demise so far.
This is bad, man.
It's looking good
bad.
for Heretics.
Yeah.
Kong and Nobody,
It
the
really
only two
is.
that
Still have
remain approaching
Showstopper and
the
Sovo.
site from
Like,
opposite
that's big.
sides.
I mean, just look at the mini-map, how together of this
This game is
deathball
too hard, I
Heretics is.
think. Oh, it's first map
Entering
though.
the site,
But
you have to fight 2-3 people in front of you with gun disadvantage and utility flooding
Look at
you.
the discipline from
And then
Heretics.
they all
Like
get out
4
together.
people sitting
Right,
in
and
main.
then if you somehow win
Yeah.
those, you're going to have to deal with the rest.
they're playing really good.
A miserable spot to be in. The tap of the spike,
Last
drawing
player
out action.
Flawless.
Starting to slip
But when
away.
you
Big,
have that
big.
big of an advance, aggressive out for Woot, the satchels, but it's actually Kong who invested his ult on the other side. He's going to find plenty of space. Now it's Woot's turn to try some of the same. The ult not connecting. Both rockets traded. No kills found.
Oh, the fast thought from
Heretics pushing
from
forward, but
EDG.
you got a lot of presence here. Chichu's just
Yeah,
waiting
it's
on the other
5
side of
here.
the smoke. He will fall. As
They
Benji
lost
Fishy
every
gets
Doesn't
fight.
the
matter.
side.
It doesn't.
But Smoggy on the counter. Smoggy on the
What?
block.
Wait,
Three
Smoggy.
found.
Okay.
Fishy closes it out. Heretics get to map point.
They're losing all the fights.
It's again Heretics fighting together on the site.
They're
this
having
time
too
they
much
get
fun.
delayed by
It's
the
too
own
hard.
smoke on
Oh
default.
my
They're going hands there and check, just face check that smoke. But now that Cypher ult's gonna give full info.
They're all
They're
here
gonna
and they
commit
know
it.
it, but they might try
Yeah, they don't
it
care.
anyway. Trying to get across over
How?
Marco
Oh,
with the
fuck,
fadeaway shot.
Bro! He was just
They're just
sliding.
not missing right now.
I mean, you can't make it up. What was that?
It's just meant to be, bro. It's just meant to be.
Thrash
Crash
looking
will
back.
connect
Fuck
onto
that,
Rians,
bro.
nobody falls. Smoggy will too.
Alright, let's go. That's
Dominant from beginning to end for Heretics.